What a tragedy. It seems like it's always children too that get buried in these sand holes, which we haven't had much of that here. We don't hear much about it, but nationally, there have been a large number of people who have died in sand hole collapses. Well, when people dig holes more than 2 feet deep and get in them, at least while their body is below the sand level, sand starts drying out immediately. And dry sand can only hold a 33-degree angle. And people dig these holes almost vertically. And so then it starts caving in, and sometimes it can cave in very rapidly. The deeper the hole, the greater the risk. And the other problem that can happen is even before it dries out, if someone steps on the edge of the hole, that can cause a massive collapse. So I understand this hole at Lauderdale-by-the-Sea beach is about 5 or 6 feet deep. That's a very deep hole. I don't even know how they dug a hole that deep unless they had a shovel, a regular shovel or something, but extremely dangerous. I mean, sand's fun. It's what I call the magical stuff. And you should be building sand castles, not digging holes. In fact, most beaches don't allow holes to be dug any deeper than 2 feet. And then when you finish digging a hole, you should close it up because people can walk around and trip up, or when it gets darker, fall in the hole, or fall down. So holes are dangerous. They're not a good thing. So sides collapse down. When it starts to go, it can come down dramatically, quickly, as a mass of material. And if people are down that low, 5 or 6 feet down, wow, their head's way below the surface, and they're going to be buried deeply. And the other thing is, rescue is very difficult. I mean, people think it's like snow avalanches or something. It's really quite different. An avalanche, people have been saved. People got there and dug. Well, snow is very light, and also when an avalanche occurs, the snow can kind of be a little blocky, and there can be air pockets. There are no air pockets in sand. It easily moves around you and fills up. And sand is very heavy. You ever try to pick up a bucket of sand? Oh my gosh, it's heavy. And so all that together, you can't get out. And trying to find somebody, recover them is very, very difficult and almost impossible. Sand is fun. It's a fun thing to play it. You don't get dirty, just start dust it off or wash it off. But you shouldn't be digging holes. If you dig holes no deeper than 2 feet and cover them up when you leave, keep it shallow and you don't have a problem of collapse. Nothing's going to happen to you unless somebody gets in there and bury their face or something, their head. But these deep holes, no. Anything deeper than 2 holes, parents should stop them immediately and say, no, we're not going deeper than that. We're going to stay here. You can bury your legs with the sand like that, but on your body if you want to. Head up, but no deep holes. That's an absolute no-no. It's a death trap. And it's so, so sad that it always seems to be children. And we all like to play in the sand. I love playing in the sand. But you play with the sand, making sand castles and very shallow holes, or whatever, to play that way. But otherwise, deep holes are a death trap.